Draymond leaves the Warriors?
Well, then the dynasty would be over, BC, because he has been a quintessential, fundamental building block, whatever the word you want to use in terms of what they've done. Now, I don't necessarily know that that means that the Warriors are no longer in championship contention, but this iteration of the dynasty would certainly be over. The things that Draymond does are hard to replicate, particularly at his size and his position.
All right. Let me ask you this, Jay Will. What if Harden doesn't return to Philly?
Fred VanVleet on line 2. And actually, Fred VanVleet, I think, will be more of a lethal, dynamic duo with Joel Embiid because of the consistency that he brings each and every game. I think James Harden is a very talented player. I think his game has really transformed, leading the league in assists. But I think Fred VanVleet then allows Tyrese Maxey to become that superstar that we all think he can become.
Wendy, what if the Lakers don't add Kyrie?
I don't think they're going to add Kyrie. They're going to try to keep their core players together. The real question is, do you re-sign D'Angelo Russell? And if you do, what contract do you re-sign him to? Because you're not paying him $30 million again. And if you don't re-sign him, who's your other option at starting point guard? That's a big question.
Listen, the Lakers also have a decision to make on Anthony Davis this August. You know, yesterday on the show, our Kendrick Perkins believes the Lakers should not be in any kind of a rush to sign Davis to an extension. Take a listen.
We haven't seen a healthy Anthony Davis in, 3 or 4 years? And you have to start asking yourself, if you're the front office, if you're Rob Pelinka, can you trust AD and hand him the keys to the car? I understand. We all talk about how he's a generational talent, but health matters. If I'm the front office, then I'm going to say, you know what? I got to see more out of him. I'm sorry.
He wants to see more out of it. What do you think, Jay?
I mean, Anthony Davis was the best defensive player on the court throughout the playoffs. I mean, he was one of the main reasons why they lasted so long. Granted, the offensive output was up and down here or there, but defensively, he was by and far the best defensive player on the court. There's value around that for LeBron James. They're probably missing a piece. But, I disagree vehemently with Perkins. You re-sign Anthony Davis. He's part of that championship team.
What about those who say he was up one game, then down
Once
the
again,
next
you're
game?
talking to me about offense.
Yes.
I'm talking about a guy anchoring on the defensive end, one of the best defensive teams in the league after the trade deadline. There's something to be said about that.
Wendy, what do you think?
Yeah, the Lakers have to also plan not just for the present, but for the future when LeBron James is no longer there. You do not want to have a star trying to get a star when you've already lost a star. So I think even though he's got time left on his contract and you're not necessarily feeling huge pressure, you want to lock him down. He is in his prime. He wants to be a Laker. I would make sure that he stays on my team for the long term.
And I know you're going back and forth with Perk on this.
Perk was giving me a headache yesterday. I think the goalpost, and granted, to some degree, the experience in sports is to move the goalpost. People have expectations that need to be met. But I remember being on this show when LeBron James went down with that foot injury, and the question or the conversation was then, Anthony Davis now has an opportunity to show that he's someone that you can build around. March, he did that. They were terrific behind him. I'm with Jay. Defensively, undeniably, one of the best players in this postseason. Sure, the ebbs and flows of offense are there, but to a degree, that's just who he is. That does not mean that he's not someone that you lock in and you keep a part of this Lakers organization. The relationship works. They've been successful together. They had a season that nobody thought they would have in, January prior to the trade deadline? So I think Anthony Davis is not getting the credit he deserves. So,
And BC, I think due to his skill set, you tell me a guard in the NBA that would not love to play with Anthony Davis.
Good point.
I mean, you can utilize him in every pick and roll scenario possible. Pick and pop, he can make reads, and what he brings to the table defensively too, he's your anchor. You can pressure on the ball. He allows you to do a variety of different things on the court.
So would you run it back with this current Lakers squad? Do they need to be active in the offseason?
You're always going to be active. I still think you're looking. The D'Angelo Russell thing is interesting to me. If there are other pieces out there that are more suitable, because I think his up and down, that volatility hurt them this season. So I'm being active and I'm looking.
But I would contend if you give them a chance to continue to develop continuity and chemistry. This was a post-trade deadline team. And granted, they had a decent runway together, but I just think there's room for them all to continue to gel and take a next step as a group. But I'm with you. You're always looking for pieces. But I do wonder if D'Angelo Russell is here the entire season, does it look slightly different?
Wendy, final word.
Yeah, the Lakers going into last season had nobody they could really trade. They had to force Russell Westbrook through a deal with a first-round pick. They need to sign players to contracts that if they need to trade for a star that they can. That means Hachimura, Austin Reeves, Lonnie Walker, D'Angelo Russell. You can keep them, but don't put them into situations where you get stuck like you did with Westbrook.
All right. I appreciate it, guys. Hey, Nuggets head coach Michael Malone called out his team's lack of effort in the game.
Now, let's talk about effort. I mean, this is the NBA Finals, and we're talking about effort. That's a huge concern of mine. You know, we had guys out there that were just, whether feeling sorry for themselves for not making shots or thinking they can just turn it on or off. This is not the preseason. This is not the regular season. It's not round. This is the NBA Finals. And that, to me, is really, really perplexing, disappointing.
All right, look, Michael Malone obviously heated after his team's effort in game 2. Look, we even brought Brandon in here to be a part of his segment here. So, listen, I want you to be Coach J. Will here.
I'm Coach Michael Malone today.
Exactly. Take us inside the Denver Nuggets locker room. I'm going to have a seat.
Well, first off, where the hell is Michael Porter Jr. at? Why are you late to this? Get in here. We're watching tape. Guys, we got to be better. Yeah. Don't point to her. She's not even. You need accountability, Brandon, okay? And why are you even wearing a dress? What are we? We're here to play. Okay, never mind. Anyway, let's watch some tape here, okay? We got to stay focused on the game. Let's go to the tape, guys. We can't play defense like this. I don't know what's happening. Let's look at a simple play. This is a guard-on-guard screen, okay? We're going to see a guard-on-guard screen here, okay? This is a simple switch. Guard-on-guard. We have KCP setting a screen on Michael Porter Jr., okay? This is Max Strus, and this is Gabe Vincent. A little screen. Nothing else. A simple switch, right? Do you hear me, Michael?
Yes.
What did I say, Michael?
Simple switch.
A simple switch.
Yes, sir.
What did I say, KCP?
Simple switch.
Simple. Yeah, I didn't say it like that. Don't be demeaning. Here we go. A simple switch. Boom. Simple. Switch. Why are we double teaming? Why are we double teaming? This guy 0-10 in game 1. Why are we going to let him get off in the first opening minutes of the game? But no, we have no sense of urgency. We have no discipline. We know the scouting report, but yet we choose not to follow it once again. Here comes another play. Let's just let it roll out. Here it comes again. Oh, he's going to go through. We're going to see another screen coming. Now, here comes Max Strus again for another screen. All right, Jamal Murray, let's talk it through.
Okay.
What's the plan, Jamal Murray? What are we doing here on this play?
Guard-to-guard switch.
Guard-to-guard switch. Stop raising your hand. Your name is not Jamal Murray, KCP. Focus on what we're talking about here. Simple. Watch this. What are we doing? Was there even a screen here? Let's go back, because I need to see it again. Where's the screen? Where is the screen? Is there even a screen coming? Was there even a screen being set? Oh, no screen being set. He just completely slips it. He slips it. No screen. Why is Jamal Murray pointing? What's that? What is this? What are you doing, Jamal? You want to explain to me? What are you pointing towards? There's no screen set.
It's a guy in the corner.
It's a guy. Isn't Aaron Gordon supposed to be guarding Jimmy Butler? Why are we even switching? What are we doing? Lack of communication. We're allowing him to get off. And then, guys, in the fourth quarter, I mean, I don't know what you guys want me to do. The fourth quarter, it's Gabe Vincent, okay? This guy's only balling out the playoffs. All right, once again, guard-on-guard screen. What are we seeing here? Why we're going to switch, right? What's the action? Switch.
Yeah.
Simple action. Mm-hmm. Why are we blitzing? Why are we blitzing? Why are we leaving shooters open? I need to have answers, okay? Jamal, I need to have answers. Do you want to give me an answer? No, that's enough. Michael Porter Jr., answer.
Max Strus was 0 for 10 in the first game. That's why.
KCP, you got anything?
He was going to shoot the J.
Yeah. Shoot it. That's all I'm saying, guys. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, like, I give Miami all the credit in the world, but we got to be better defensively.
Yeah.
We just got to stick to our game plan.
But, Coach, weren't you picking the Nuggets to sweep this year?
I'm staying with this coach. Yeah, I'm always picking my team. Stop.
Okay.
But seriously, all right, we can stand up. That's the problem, though. It's like you have these mental breakdowns that are happening. I love I just said stand up and you guys all stood up. It makes me feel like very powerful.
Good job on TV, Brady. You did great.
But that's about like these little mental breakdowns that happen.
Yeah.
And then throughout the course of the game where you're sitting there looking at them saying, if you guys just execute the game plan and play the sense of urgency, they won't get wide open shot after wide open shot.